How to cope with all those things. You know, when you sometimes feel really nervous and anxious and you cannot understand why. If you don't know where to start here. I want you to sit and to think about, so your brain will be overwhelmed. The 4 steps that I use when I feel overwhelmed in my life. We all feel overwhelmed sometimes. We feel like we don't know what to do, like we will explode, like we don't know what is the next step, like there are so many things that we have to do, or we simply cannot feel peace and we don't know why. I have been in this state of mind so many times before. But I learned some things from psychology that really helped me. And today I will share with you those 4 things and 4 steps that you can take to feel better and to end that overwhelming feeling. If I ask you what is the state of mind that you would like to feel, it would probably be the harmony and peace of mind. That's what I always strive for and that we all strive for. And when we feel overwhelmed, that means that we are in some disbalance. And disbalance means that in some area of our life, there is too much load. In other words, we focus so much on one part of our lives, on one role that we have, and we have so many roles, especially women, and we don't know how to cope with all those things. There are some people who are very organized and they can achieve everything, but there are some other people who just stuck and feel overwhelmed. So it doesn't matter in what stage of life you are right now, you have so many roles probably. When you feel overwhelmed, that means that you focus too much on one thing. So the first step is to ask yourself the first question: what is too much? What is too much? For example, I am too much focused on my health, so I cannot focus on my marriage, on my kids, on everyday obligations in the house or at my work. Or I am too much focused on my work, so I cannot focus on my health. I want you to sit and to think about it, where your energy is going or what is too much in your life. It can be anything, maybe too much information, too much social media, too much distancing, or too much social contact. We are all different and we feel overwhelmed about different things. So sit, take 15 minutes and try to figure out what is too much in your life right now. Next logical question is, what am I neglecting? Because if I am focusing too much on one part, one side, that means that I'm neglecting something. And this answer is more important because that's the thing that is making us struggle to find the peace, because we are neglecting something that is obviously important to us. For example, I am too much focused on my work, so I'm neglecting my health. And that is the thing that creates some disturbing thoughts or disturbing feelings for myself. You know, when you sometimes feel really nervous and anxious and you cannot understand why. And you said, oh, it's just stress. But what does it mean? Like, it's just stress. It's something so general. So focus on this question. What are you neglecting? For me, sometimes happened that I am too much focused on organizing the house, the papers, and everything, and I see that I'm neglecting the quality time with my kids. And then I feel like time is passing so fast and I'm missing their childhood. So when I get back to that, I take the load from the work part, and then I put that load a little bit to the area of spending the time with kids. When I create that balance, then my anxiety goes down. And you have your own example and think about what is that a thing that you are neglecting, but it's important for you. It's like you're missing your point of life, and we all have obligations that are here and that are simply not allows us to spend our time in the way we want. Are you neglecting self-care? Are you neglecting family? Are you neglecting love, your partner? Are you neglecting your health? Are you neglecting your job? We are always neglecting something because so many roles and so little time. But don't worry. One of the things and ideas and main thoughts that can help you here is that you don't have to do everything perfectly. You don't have to do everything today. So little steps on every area, every day. This is one of the advices and the ideas that helped me. So try to organize your time and your day so you can spend your energy in every area of your life, or at least at 4 areas that are most important for you. Number 3, basic needs. This is the first thing that I always ask my clients who feel overwhelmed, anxious, depressed. What are you doing with your basic needs? Basic physiological human needs are like the first line. Enough sleep, enough sleep, enough food, proper food, enough water. So think about those simple 3 things. Am I sleeping enough? Am I resting enough? Does my body have the chance to rest and to recover? Do I eat good food to provide the energy and hormones, the balance, to create the balance between hormones? Because this is one of the most important things. Hormones are responsible for our mood. Serotonin, dopamine, endorphins. Very important hormones. Really important hormones that are in charge for our happiness. And oxytocin. Don't forget about oxytocin. So try to think about what are you providing, what do you give to your body? Because this balance inside our physical body is automatically this balance in our mental life. If you don't know where to start here. Go sleep, rest, drink water, and eat proper food for a couple of days, and I'm sure your mood will be better and you will feel more harmony. And number 4, find silence. Detox your senses. We are like sponges. Our senses are always working. What I see, what I hear, what I touch, what I taste. So we don't have silence. 21st century, and there is no silence for us, for our senses. And even if you think that's nothing and you are not aware of it, you should pay attention on it. Because if you are cooking or vacuuming or doing some paperwork, but they're back on the TV, there are some disturbing news or disturbing sounds, for example, from some movie. Even if you think your brain doesn't listen that, it does. It really does. So your brain will be overwhelmed. Today we're so overwhelmed with the informations, with sounds. So maybe you don't have any real tough issue in life and you're overwhelmed and you don't know why. This is why your senses are overwhelmed. So find the peace. Put away so many colors and things in your environment. Just make sure your senses can relax. What you see is clear, what you hear is relaxing. And just try to detox your senses. So these were the 4 steps that I use when I feel overwhelmed in my life, and I hope you will find it helpful. So write me in the comments or in inbox to share with me, did this help?